Hi everybody, it's Lisa. Thank you for joining me. I just have a quick flip through of this beautiful journal that I made for the Sweet Pea Curiosities design team project for October. And I used 4 different kits that Marissa has available that are absolutely beautiful. I used her vintage blue kit as the main inspiration for this. I had this dresser scarf embroidered with these gorgeous peacocks, and I think this is a silk thread. It's very silky. And I'd been dying to find the right project and papers to make a journal using that dresser scarf, and I saw this kit and I knew that that was it. So it really inspired me. I'm so very pleased with how this journal turned out. I absolutely love it. So let's start first by giving you some measurements of the journal. So the face of it is 6 inches wide by 9 inches high with a spine. Look at this gorgeous lace from Esme at the Crafty Me shop. Oh, just yummy. The spine is 3 1/4 inches wide. So she is a plump gal, but she has plenty of space for lots more. As I said, this is a dresser scarf, a vintage dresser scarf that I used. And underneath it is some felt to give it a little bit of puffiness, but not a tremendous amount. And underneath that is a green hanging file folder. I love using those as a base for fabric covered journals. This is some more lace from Esme's Crafty Me shop. Again, this is the beautiful blue lace on the spine that I have both stitched and glued. Both are stitched and glued. They are not going anywhere. And I used the edges of this gorgeous dresser scarf so that when you have the journal, hopefully you can see that okay, when the journal is sitting on a shelf, this is how you would see it. I just really love that. And I disassembled or cut apart the dresser scarf so that one of the peacocks could also be on the back of it. This is vintage, so there are a few small discolorations. This was a tiny hole that I put some fray check around so that it can't fray any further. But I just thought that these peacocks were gorgeous. So this is what the journal looks like from the side and the top, bottom. So we're gonna open it. It's got some blue lace as a closure. And you'll find the blue lace throughout the journal as well. I gotta stand up and peek so I can make sure you're in shot okay. So this is what the inside of the front cover looks like. It's got this little pocket here with some scrap papers and papers and some more lace trim here. These are fabric ribbon pockets with some wide ribbon. And you've got a tag here and a postcard from the vintage blue kit in the front pocket. And the background of the collage here is using Esme's embroidery / sewing kit. I just thought that was super cute and added a different pattern to this vintage blue color throughout the journal. Up here, I have one of the pictures that we aged in a previous video. Just love how that looks with the aged look to it. And another journaling card from the kit that all the papers from the kit have been printed on coffee dyed paper, so they look aged. I showed in a previous video when I started the journal what the pages look like when they're just printed on white paper. But for this look in this journal, I really wanted it to have an aged look to it. Here's the back of that with some beautiful stenciling on that coffee dyed page. This is from a old home expense book that I had. This is a pocket with the same lace trim used as the closure and a embellishment from Marissa's sewing stamps kit at Sweet Pea Curiosities with some little snaps that had been cut off of an old garment, and I just thought they made a cute embellishment because the fabric that's still in there went with the papers. Here's a journaling card with some old dictionary paper and some of the fabric that you'll see throughout the kit. More lace. Lots of lace in this journal. So you've got that pocket there. And then there's a side pocket here with another journaling card. And here, if you remember the beaded tab dangles that we made, I've got one of those here. More stenciling, and this is a envelope where I put some of the embroidery kit behind as an image, some pearls here. This piece here is from Marissa's Words and Quotes kit at Sweet Pea Curiosities. Collaged with some paper from a dictionary from a old postage stamp catalog. And then on this other side of the envelope is a journaling card. Whoops, gonna have to glue that down. But you've got some more lace here and plenty space again to journal. I'm gonna keep this out. Love this book page image of a old house. I suspect is from the east side of our nation. And here is another old looking piece that you can journal on the back of it. Here's the fabric flip that we did and how that turned out with the hanky. And then behind it is a nice surprise with a postage card or a postcard that you can journal on that. And it again has the embroidery sewing kit collage papers. But I love how this sticks out because when you close the journal, then you get a little hint of what's inside. Another, whoops, I flipped too far. Flipped one too far. Here's the 12-inch doily pocket that we made with another journaling tag. He peeks out of the pocket there, matches so well with the butterfly. Another dangle here. There's another pocket with some chiffon trim and some coffee dyed lace on this tag here. And I see there's another little piece that I need to tack down. He decided to pop up. I went through this. What did I miss? Here's the back side of that envelope. And this originally was intended to be a belly band, and I like the shape of it peeking out of the pocket, so I created it to be a journaling card or a tag. Here's the back side of that envelope. Look at these vintage blue papers. They're just gorgeous. It just went with that peacock so well. They were meant to be friends. There's the end of the first signature. There are 4 signatures in the book. This is the centerpiece of a belly band that I used as a tuck spot. It's sewed down with some more lace from Esme's shop and a coffee dyed, I think this is actually a mix of coffee and tea stain that I did this batch with. Some pearls. Here's a sweet little pot corner pocket. Another tag from the embroidery sewing kit. And then on this side, again, this is an envelope, there is a beautiful postcard here. I love that image on that postcard. This is some Tim Holtz vellum. I loved how the birds played off of the paper from the kit. There's another pocket, more lace. Like I said, there's lace throughout. This beautiful page from a wildflower. Actually, this one was from a indoor plant book. But I love those images. Another beaded dangle. And this beautiful butterfly from the kit. Love that. This is from a tree book. Oops. More Esme lace. The back side of that vellum piece has been made into a pocket with an embellishment from the sewing stamps kit. And then here's the other photo that we aged from the Tim Holtz photos. Now this is a bag. I feel like, no, that was the bag before. Sorry, confusing myself. This is pinned on, and this is a button dangle. I'll show you how to make these in an upcoming video with one of Donna Little's little doily embellishments and a stamped piece of muslin. But when you open this, this is a bag, and you can tuck some secrets inside. More of the same lace, the blue lace. And this is the back of that piece. This also does have a pocket in it. But I got to a point where this was getting so puffy, I had to just leave space for the owner of the book to add their own embellishments. Here's another envelope with some floral images. Again, the paper's from the kit. This is again from the Words and Quotes kit. And inside this pocket is another beautiful floral image that you can write on. And I like leaving that lace sticking out so you see it on the edge of the journal. Here's a little collage at the top here with some blue buttons. It says, "To my sweetheart." More stenciling. I love this bird book page. I couldn't bring myself to make a pocket out of it. It's up to the owner of the book. I couldn't do it. I just love looking at those birds. And here is a little cluster that I got from my friend Catherine that I included in the journal because I just thought the birds on it went so well. And then here you have another stamped coffee dyed piece to journal on. Another beaded dangle with some blue beads. I love this pocket. This again is one of the pieces intended to be a belly band, but I used it to cover the pocket here from folding the page over, and then this piece sticks off the side of the journal almost like a tab. But it's got some more of the little Donna Little doily pieces with the flat back pearls and some more lace on it with a postcard inside. So fun. Another little cluster. Look at this beautiful image, a spring morning. This came out of a very old book. I love that image. Here's another pocket with some crocheted lace, some coffee dyed lace, and some fabric. And tucked in here is another journaling card that's been collaged. A lot of collage work. Another belly band with a postcard. Love the font on those. Backside of that beautiful bird book page. Hummingbirds here. Aren't they pretty? Another pocket from an envelope. Beautiful tag, a large tag with a bird. This says friendship. Some eyelash trim that hangs out the top of the journal to give it a very soft appearance. More of the crocheted lace and another tag. Here's another pocket that has been collaged with one of the sewing stamps. Some ribbon here that's been sewn and a little crocheted flower, some fabric, and another one of the aged photos that you can use as a journaling card. And look here at the peacock from the embroidery sewing kit. Now you see where all the inspiration started really coming together for this. It just was all meant to be. Marissa, it was meant to be with the dresser scarf. And here's that beautiful blue, vintage blue kit. Just gorgeous. Another beaded dangle. Here's a little tuck in, another 12-inch doily. You can journal on that. There's a little cluster here. Here's another journaling card behind it. And then on the opposite side, you just have a mirror image of the same. Another journaling card and another one tucked in here. All kinds of little secrets inside. Here's, I just love this lady's outfit. She is ready to go somewhere. More of the blue lace and another sewing stamp and plenty of space to write. This gorgeous crochet doily piece and a ginormous journaling card. I couldn't bring myself to cover up the little cottage here by putting embellishments on it, so it gives the owner of the journal some space to play. And I use some more of that fabric ribbon. Back side of the vellum. An old mathematic page. Some more Esme trim. This is fun. This piece is from a old mathematic flashcard, and I just made it into a tiny little pocket with a little space to put some secrets. Tucks down in there. Beautiful. And on this side of the envelopes, I liked leaving this so you could see what it was. Again, I used the Esme trims, and I did include one of my letters to Clyde in here, calling him Dear Stinky. These letters that this fella got just crack me up. So I'm not going to tell you what the letter is about. I always leave that as a surprise for the journal owner. And on this side, I just thought that this dictionary page was cool, so I included this. This is from 1959. That tucks in there. And here's a little back side of that with some tea bag and an embellishment piece. I think is from one of the Tim Holtz ephemera packs. And this is another beaded dangle in the blues. Back side of that vellum with another journaling card. More Esme lace. And this pocket is fun. It's got a little fabric stamp cluster, another word from the Words and Quotes kit, some pearls along the bottom, a journaling card made from a grocery receipt. It's actually from a scrap paper pack. I just love this image though, so I made it into a journaling card. And then behind it is a special surprise. This is actually a seed packet. This brand of seed packets, I think their images of the flowers are just gorgeous. So this is for bachelor's buttons in the blue boy color. So whoever gets the journal can plant some flowers and then save the seed packet to make a journaling card or some embellishments for their journal if they like. So if when they get the journal it's rattling, that's why. And then this is the back of the journal again, carrying the lace through it. And again, the lace from the dresser scarf is brought around the back edge of it. And here's the back. So I just love, love, love this journal, and I hope that you do too. Marissa, thank you so much for allowing me and inviting me to be a part of your design team. I so greatly enjoyed making this project. Your papers were so inspirational and absolutely beautiful. So for those of you who maybe haven't checked out Sweet Pea Curiosities, I'm going to have the information linked below in the description box. So please go out to her Etsy shop and check out her beautiful digital kit. She's had new ones coming out. It feels like nonstop. So she's She's been a busy lady, so enjoy, and I hope you have a great day.